In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Threatening to report my channel because you and your dumb audience can't handle a clapback but can dish it all day long? Boo-hoo. Report me, and believe me, you have way more on your channel report worthy. Also, you will have zero content if I'm gone. The nerve. Also, the daughter named the dog and Yaba let her.
Ew.
So the dog was named after the pedophile baby daddy after his death, meaning Yaba knew he essayed a child at this point, in memory of him. You name your dog after a pedophile to preserve his memory? Clown face.
Buddy! Thank you! How is everyone? I have a small haul. I don't know, I wasn't going to show you guys, but I'm cleaning up my table. This table gets cluttered with stuff until I put it away. Hey, No Name, hey! Hi. I already did my treadmill today. And you know what? No offense, guys. Actually, I'm kind of depressed because, you know, that I've been quitting, you know, not eating, not resorting to foods at night to keep me occupied and comforted. So I've kind of been, I buttercup smoking shisha more lately, but I quit that too. And I'm kind of depressed a bit because, like, the shisha was making me feel ill and, like, my heart would pound. Hey, Duck Puppet. And I read that replacing an addiction, yeah. So exactly, like, before I smoked shisha, but not every night. And I noticed, like, I was dizzy and, like, my heart was racing. And I'm like, I think my blood pressure is going up. Because it's easy. When you count calories, you can kind of eat whatever you want. Like, you should aim to eat healthier food, which I do. So I read that even just like 30 minutes of shisha can drastically raise your blood pressure. Yeah, and it's really bad for your lungs and cardiovascular system. We all know that, but whatever. Receipts of our animal sanctuary was just a bunch of empty buckets in a shed. What? What's going on with this friggin' community? That was a joke? Oh. Well, it would have been funny. So anyway. So, I have to quit. Okay, so I got some things. Hey, George! Julia. It's not a Temu haul. I think we're going to lay off the Temu for a while. Not too happy with some of the items, but the customer service is great. The memory card was crap, so we had to buy a pretty expensive memory card to work with the GoPro. And, hey, Rainbow, we're almost ready to use it. We just need to buy one more part that we didn't know we needed. We need something called a mod. So we have to go to the store and buy that to connect our microphones. Anyway, so I got this, Vaseline. Anyways, Vaseline. People who are thinking of getting lip injections, just put some Vaseline on your lips, I'm telling you. Okay, watch how skinny my lips are right now. I'm telling you, Vaseline is the best moisturizer. Like, you can even put plain petroleum jelly in your skin routine. Okay, let's see if it works. Aisha spreading rumors that you made a telegram with a fake pic. Wow, how Muslim of you, Aisha. Idiot. Yeah, I saw a comment on like that. Telegram? I don't even use Telegram. Like, she's been on Telegram with your phone number? Yeah, used to be a Beezer. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, SB! I, like, the only time I use Telegram, I know someone needs attention. No to lip flip? You know why I wanted to get it, No Name? Back in the day, it was cheaper than lip injections. Lip injections are expensive. Is so that Salah can send me media files that he will film with his phone and he'll send me the media files. So, whatever. I don't really give a crap what she says. I have no idea. I don't know Duck Puppet who's using. I have no idea. Actually, that's an old phone number that I was using like 2 phone numbers ago, actually. So, whatever. Yeah, I did my walk today. I listened to my music. And it was more fun. No offense, I don't really like going live and doing the treadmill much. Because I might do it once in a while. Hey, Ted. Because I like listening to my music. Not that I don't like Salah's music, but I don't like paying attention to the chat and talking while I'm walking. And just, you know, you gotta. Yeah, that guy from One Direction passed away. That's sad. May he rest in peace. That's such a freak accident. That's the thing, guys. Try to live your best life, because I'm trying to do the same now. That scares me. Like, 1 minute you're here, 1 minute you're not. You know, and what did you do with your life? It makes me, it puts my life into perspective too. I say this for myself. Cheese accountability check. Yeah, I'm not doing these stupid... I know I, like, said that I would do it, but... whatever. I'm gonna do my weigh-ins. That'll be accountability. How about that? The main reason I realize these accountability checks are not a good idea is because it gives dumb reactors fodder, right? Something to talk about all over Twitter. Right, Lynn? Okay, back to my haul. So this is the Vaseline. I really love it. Looking skinny? Oh, yeah, I think so. No. I wanted to get walking shoes, but I didn't get any. So yeah. She's literally my favorite cow. People are cows, but man, she does moo. I'm sorry, but it's hard to feel bad for her. Like, I kind of do, because she's been expunged from everyone's butt she was kissing. But at the same time, like, she was, like, so nasty to me for no reason. Like, I don't even know this person. And she was really, really nasty to me first. And I mean, I didn't, you know what I mean? So I don't even have to say anything about her. Like, karma's just getting her at this point. I got this. I'm going to try to use this to sleep. I got some razors. Campbell's! It's imported from the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. So, and you don't need a can opener anymore. Life is great. So, I bought this because I'm going to be making church basement spaghetti. Way to appreciate all the little things. I really do, OG. Hey, Natty. And you'll be so much happier if you appreciate every little thing you have in your life. For example, this. I don't know why, but I just appreciate having it. Hold on a second. Babe. So it is true. The wonderful, devout Muslim who likes to preach about everyone else being vile and disgusting was just harassing me on Telegram. I know you need attention, but you're not going to get it from me, okay? Go hang out with Cowbella. She's looking for some also. Because once you're expunged, you're gone for good. Once you prove to be a weirdo and just a fake friend, you're gone for good. That's it. No loss here. Yeah, she was messaging me, like, tell the truth for once and then put, like, skull faces. Like, what are you even doing? Are you drunk? You know drinking is haram, right? What is she doing? Like, why are you harassing me? So I had to block her. Goodbye. Like, what the F? I swear there's something in the water. I did nothing to her. Nothing. At all. 1 minute she's a beezer, next she's a fake idiot. Like, she's mad that I was eating junk on camera. Give me a break. Get a life. Like, and now she's, I don't know what her problem is, but she wants attention, obviously. And here it is. This is your last final bit of it, so enjoy. I had to make that video because the clown, Yaba, did a whole stream being like, I got time, Chantal, to talk about the incident with Camel Face and how I apparently, like, whatever, like, calling me out for victim shaming or whatever, and her whole wife did a whole, like, called her a nutter, it was making fun of her, like, hypocrites. That's the only reason I talk about these things. Like, her audience has the nerve to be like, you're vile, I'm reporting you. And what violation am I doing by bringing receipts and the truth? None, that's right. I get some sage. Saying prayers in here. Just like Aisha needs to, clearly. Alright. Yeah, same here, Teardrop. I don't give them a view. They're crazy. They all love to think I watch them. Hey, Northern Lights. Simply Ravishing. The only way I found out about that was through Hekate's daughter's stream, not... Yeah. And somebody sent me a tip about that. Belinda's live? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I was watching Dating Grounds live while getting ready. And he was talking about how Sam Tafler, or whatever her name is, was contacting his sister. These people take internet beef to a whole other level, and then they have the nerve to send their minions to my channel and be like, you're vile and disgusting for telling the truth. Like, what are you talking about? For defending myself? Go look at her channel, the YouTube Underground. Her thumbnail's not vile. Her entire channel, thousands of videos, shitting on me every day, and I make one video and it gets reported and I'm vile. I would be careful because you have a lot of videos on there breaking TOS, not just one. And she wrote the obituary. Yeah, and she admitted to it, so she did. So after knowing what her baby daddy did, which you can see the criminal record, it's out there. Hey, Miss ATX. She only has 3 people who support her. No wonder. Like, who wants that on their hands? Who wants to support that? Anyway, you should see this obituary. It is glowing, 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 glowing. I'm sorry, even to protect my children, for their legacy of father, whatever you're trying to excuse it with, I couldn't do it. I couldn't write those words about somebody who did that to a child. I couldn't do it. I would throw up. It's writing nice words, I don't know. Who was Chantal's Muslim cheerleader resurfaced as a hater? Yeah. You know what? Kel Surprise. I don't trust anybody. Like, there's very few people I trust, but I don't let these people tarnish my relationships with other people. There are some really, really good people out there, but then they're sick and twisted. Yes, we will, babe. But you know what? Also, and I was gonna maybe do a video on it because you have all the time to bring receipts about me. Well, there's a lot about you guys, and the things that they said about gaining ground's mother with dementia will make you vomit. Okay, I'm telling you, it's horrible. And then I'm vile. I'm vile. Okay. I wonder why Aisha flipped. I'm not saying I never, but the thing is, I never claim to be perfect. I don't sit up on a pedestal every day, hide my face, and point out other people's flaws over and over from years ago, over and over. I just bees. I try to bees. So my point is, if you're going to do that to me and try to drag out old skeletons from my closet, yeah, I did things I shouldn't have done. You know, like Cuba rage, all that stuff. In the past, I'm trying to be a better person, which is more than I can say for them. But don't come for me when you're 100 times worse and you have worse skeletons. Like, come on. Don't bring children into it. I'm not. I'm talking about parenting. I'm sorry, but what kind of good parent are you when, like, look at Sam. All of her kids have criminal mugshots. That's the only good thing she passed down to her children is mugshots, and I got that from the Gaining Ground. Yes, that was a good one. I talk about my own flaws all the time. I don't hide them. Hey, Tangi, Fernanda. Thank you, Saints. Hi, Living Laura. YouTube Underground, Andrew. I've said that a million times. Is it about sit? Yeah, I know. There's zero perfect people, Rob Zombie. Exactly. But I'm sorry, it doesn't, like, my video was pretty respectful compared to the daily reeing they do every morning after they set their kids off to school, and fat shame me, diabetes shame, pick apart my body while I'm exercising, disgusting things, and guarantee there's overweight people with not perfect bodies in their audience. I don't know how they listen to that. I wouldn't want to do it. Couldn't be me. I'm not talking about their kids, exactly. I wouldn't do that. Talking about kids and parenting is different. She likes to infertility shame me all the time. Yeah. They can't stand when you clap back. That's typical bully behavior. Typical. Anyway, I also got another thing of kitty litter. Clumping cat litter. They talk about kids. Exactly, Susie. They called an autistic child an R word and talked about his rotten teeth. Yeah, I saw that. I need to find the receipts for that too. How I like to talk about kids. You know what? I would just shut it. Because the amount of receipts I can get, every single thing you accuse me of that you're projecting, I have receipts for. The most disgusting things you've said about kids. Your son has severe autism? Yeah. You might not want to see those receipts then, Cynthia. She also called Yaba's kids unfortunate looking. Exactly. Can you imagine? Like, I don't know. And then marrying that person? No. She didn't show herself on... Instead of showing herself on the treadmill, she deflected with old nature drama. Which the camel, Salah's like, watch, he's going to do a live stream now because you mentioned. And of course, because they have nothing else. Like, I don't know how Dudu does it. Like, goes to work 9 to 5 every day to support a bum who still talks about his ex. Must be nice. The girl world crap never goes anywhere. No. Have they been right about a single thing that they've claimed? He's not going to pick her up at the airport. That's where it all started. Oh, okay. Okay, Alicia. Fine. She doesn't have to go on a treadmill. Vlog going for a walk. Go. Vlog it. I got some of these. I'm still showing my uninteresting haul. I've been eating a lot of grapefruit. I'm also dyeing my hair, so I got some hair dye. Black number 2. I know you're not supposed to really dye your hair black, like if you're Muslim, but whatever. I mean, it won't be black. I'm buying black because I've been dyeing my hair brown. The brown fades. I hate it. Dumb female reaction channel defending Yaba for nothing. They're totally lying about you attacking her kids. It's called deflection. Attacking her kids would be calling them unfortunate looking like her wife did. So if you're going to point any stubby fingers, it's going to be at your own wife. She made fun of your kids, not me. I wouldn't do that. I actually think her kids, from what I've seen on vlogs, are very cute. You know? So, coming for somebody's parenting, you say, well, you're not a parent, you can't judge. But I can judge what I see. We can clearly see somebody just like bullying and attacking. And that's where kids learn it. Kids learn bullying from parents. So it's concerning. Get out of here. We're blocking anyone defending these idiots. And you know what? Like, I think like the R word is really gross, and I apologize for ever having used it. When I was growing up, I used it a lot. It was like the thing to do, and it just slips out sometimes. But I do realize, like, it's not a nice word to use. You know, people to make fun of that are horrible. But you know what never slips out of my mouth is the N-word, which a lot of people seem to say, oh, it slips out. It doesn't slip out unless it's in your regular, you know, like if you've used it before in life. No, sorry. Yeah, we used to use it as kids, like calling someone stupid, basically. It wasn't to make fun of people with disabilities, it was just to like call them dumb and stuff. Usagi. I hope it never slips out again out of my mouth. Like, I'm gonna try really hard. Usually when I get really angry. Does Pizza have autism? I don't know. I think he might, like, very high functioning a little bit. Oh, and I got this. Red berries. High in fiber, vitamins B6, 12D, and iron, and low in sugar. Only 117 calories per serving. 1%, so 0.4 grams of fat. 4.8 grams of sugars, which is not bad. You know, anything below 6 grams of sugars I'm aiming for right now. 10 ounce. Oh my gosh. I was 8 pounds, 12 ounces. I think I was. My sister was 2 pounds. Yeah, so you probably had to stay in an incubator, eh? My sister had to for a few months. I think 2 months. I did eat today. Just ate once, though. But I had a huge meal. I had my leftover fried rice, and I cut up an eggplant, and had a whole mini eggplant. I put, like, olive oil in the air fryer and everything with spices. It was so good. She had no teeth. I make low carb. I remember my grandma on my dad's side passing away. I was really close to her as a kid. She's the one who yelled at me for the extra puddings. But she gave me enough pudding. I get it. But she was such a sweet grandma. And I just remember her chain smoking and chain drinking Diet Coke with ice in a glass. And I would just hang out with her. Like, growing up, I would see her. Every time I would visit my dad, he would bring me to my grandma's because my grandma wanted to see me. Thanks, Trail Trash. Pot roast, the smell of it cooking, teardrop. I used to smoke and drink Diet Coke. The 1980s was a glorious time. Yeah. So when I went to her funeral, I went to visit her when she was passing. Like, when she was passing, she was in hospice. People who are passing, they go through this weird phenomena. I almost was like, what? Like, 1 minute they're doing so bad, you think they're going to go at any moment. And then the next day I showed up to visit her in hospice, and she was sitting up out of bed in a chair reading a newspaper, and she was like, I think I'm going to pull through. I feel fine. And I was, like, really hopeful, you know, and then the hospice nurse had to tell my dad and I, like, that's a sign that they're even closer to death. It's really, yeah, they get better and then worse. It's really strange. It's like a second wind. Yeah. Really, Cynthia? Yeah, I think it's like a whole thing. I don't remember if my grandma went through that or not. I don't remember. I don't think so, actually. Yeah, she got sick, and it was downhill from there. Several months later, like a few months later, that was it. So, but she lived way past what the doctor said she would. You know, sometimes they're not right. A lot of the time they are, but sometimes they're not. Would you ever go on a cruise? Yes, I really want to. I want to go on a Nile cruise. Hey, let's all go on a cruise. Imagine, Amy, if I ever became rich. I used to say like P. Diddy, but who wants to be like that freak? Rich like the Kardashians. Who also wants to be like them? No, I'm kidding. My grandmother, I remember going to visit her because she called me because I was living in Ottawa, and she was not feeling well. Like, she had a cough and she was sick and she couldn't breathe well. So I went to see her, and I said, I'm calling the ambulance. Like, she's like, no. And I just did anyways. And then I called my mom to come, and she was like, she had to drive from Cornwall. And she went to the hospital, and she just was declining. Like, she had pulmonary hypertension since she was 40. So she's had it for like years. And at the time it was like such a new disease, like, that they told her she only has like 2 years to live and to like start making plans and things like that. And she's like, I just want to see my, you know, I think she just wanted to see me grow to be 16. And she got to see me till I'm almost 40, you know? Yeah. So she's been gone like 3 years now. So no, I don't consider trauma dumping. I think we're just all like having a discussion about things. Nothing wrong with that. Death is a part of life. It's not, you know, it's not like we're all reliving like a really bad, it's traumatic, but it's part of life. And if you have faith and you believe, then it's something good if they're going to a better place in a way, you know? She just started to, her lung function just declined more and more. Her her oxygen sat. We had to call, like, they let her go. They released her from the hospital after that. Sorry, she was released, and she stayed with family, and we stayed with her at my uncle's for a bit, and then she went to a nursing home, but it wasn't for very long. Her oxygen sat was like, I remember one time it was like 75. It was bad. I have a grandfather. That's it. My grandfather on my dad's side was the first to go. He had a stroke. And then My grandmother on my dad's side, she had lung cancer with metastases. It metastasized to her brain. And then my grandma on my mom's side, she died of pulmonary hypertension problems, I guess. Pulmonary issues. And my grandpa's still alive. But I don't see him because he lives in Florida, so I see him very sparingly, but so does the rest of the family. You know? He did fine. I guess the hurricane, like where he was, didn't really affect him much. So that's good. Yeah. My grandmother, on my dad's side, when her husband passed away, and she's not somebody who ever believed in ghosts and things, she saw his ghost. Like, at nighttime. Like, when he first passed, she saw him a couple times. She said she was, like, laying in bed, and she saw him just walk by. Ugh, creeps me out. I didn't want to go in her room. She used to ask me to go get her packs of cigarettes in the closet, and I'm like, I don't want to go in there. He just told me he saw a ghost in there. No. Did you address... No ghost for me. Did you address the Telegram accounts? It's, a hater, former Beezer, who apparently stalked me on Telegram, which I don't even use. I just blocked her. So, there's nothing to address. I don't even know what the whole tea is. I don't use Telegram. I use it with salah only. I believe in spirits when random things. Like, why? Like, what kind of amazing Muslim are you? You want to cause problems in my marriage? Like, you're no better than, what's her face? The other psycho. Get a life. Grow up. What the F? Blocked. Get out of here. Hey, Tracy! Like, I'm so... Why do you even watch me if I'm so vile, you know? Guys, protect your personal space. Protect your mental health. Get rid of these people in your life that are just causing you grief. Really. It's not her, EE. It's Aisha. But I'm saying she's no better than her. She's making up lies and accounts and investing energy into trying to break up our marriage by insinuating that I'm cheating on Salah. I just answer people's questions in chat. I don't know who they are. People really have no... You can't have a life if that's what you do with it. You know? I know I steal a lot. Not so much anymore. But, it's still more productive than doing that crap. Who does she say you're cheating with? I have no idea. I don't know. Like, you tell me, guys. I don't know. You know more of the tea than me. But, no. Sorry. I don't do that. Where does Chantal go to cheat? Apparently on what is it? Telegram. I think people befriend you, get to know everything about you, then go against you to make money on YouTube. Can you imagine, like, being that person? Oh, my gosh. I also find it disgusting for people to have seen what I went through with that abuser and then to bring that up and say that I would, after 3 years of me being away, and I'm married now, to try to bring that up for your entertainment. Like, I just can't with people. I can't. I like animals so much more. I'm sorry. I can't. You'd have to be an unhappy person on some level to do what the reaction channels do. What they do is so negative, takes energy, hateful, yet obviously it makes them happy to be such beastly individuals. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did, Snarky Priest. I did. And if you didn't hear me just now, I said I regret that and I apologized. Another one who likes to be negative for nothing. You're not snarky. You're just hateful and pathetic. So, goodbye. They got owned and thrown out. See ya. Like, why are you here? You're not a beezer. Get out of here. I'm sorry. Don't feel bad. Go look at... They're very hateful. But yeah, no, I'm not going to do... I'm not going to do... I don't think I'm going to do treadmill for a while on live. I know. Think what you want. It's, you know, I like to do my workouts looking at the ocean and just... I might do them once in a while with you guys, but I like to listen to my music, you know. So... Did YouTube Underground respond to your video? I don't know. I haven't checked. Hey, Pam Lovely! I don't care what they respond, you know? Yeah, I just like doing, like, working out, like, by myself, you know? I do love Salah's music, though, that he plays for me. Thanks for doing that, babe, for me. It's very supportive. To get some beats for me while I work out. Yeah, and I don't like wearing my hijab and wearing too much, you know? I wear, like, my workout clothes, basically, you know, sports bra and pants and no hijab, so it's too hot, and I just like doing it myself. Yeah. So... Yeah, doing it on camera, you know, easier to be held accountable for it, for sure, but I am definitely keeping up with it. Salah keeps me accountable with that, too. Salah, you better stay on Chantal about the treadmill, just don't be too hard on her. Yeah. Like, there was a time where I was just, like, really dizzy, and I didn't feel, you know. By the way, speaking of which, I need more. So this is the blood kit I have now. And come to find out, the Lancets and 50 of these would cost more as replacements. They have a sale on this at this pharmacy where I ordered a whole new kit. You get the whole machine, 50 strips, 100 Lancets, I think 100 or maybe not 100, but you get some Lancets with it and everything, and the machine and the kit for less than what you would pay just for the replacement strips. Like what? Are you NL? Yeah, I was dizzy. I don't know. Maybe the shisha. This is going to be taking us out because we're going to go to bed. We're going to try to go to bed early. It's already midnight so that I can get up and maybe we can coffee these, and I want to make my spaghetti sauce. Teardrop. Yeah. Doing better than you, Kenza. Let her rip. That's awesome, babe. It makes me think of Halloween. I love it. I miss Halloween. It's a comfort thing. Thanks, babe. And Michael had a beat, so Michael Myers was dancing and stabbing.
Oh my god.
You guys, you're gonna get called out for gifting me, by the way, Feta. We'll welcome you with open arms if that happens. Don't worry. I want to eat peanut butter right now. I haven't cracked it open yet. You're handing out copies of the binge code. Imagine a kid would be like, "What's this, Ma?" I haven't planned a cheat meal. I'm having, I'm liking the counting calories right now because I get to eat a bit of everything. The coffee syrup. I can't drink too much sugar-free stuff. I don't know. Peanut butter and celery. Even the Pepsi gave me a bit of a headache. I don't know why I keep drinking it. Anyways, guys, babe, I think I'm gonna get off, babe.
Okay.
So we can enjoy the evening. Not that I don't enjoy it with you guys, but I'm pretty exhausted just from all the excitement. Crazy Frog, take us out, Moose.